What's up, guys? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So today we're actually going to talk about something that seems to keep coming on and people keep asking about it, and that's protein shakes specifically. So first of all, let's cover a good idea of what you should be consuming as far as protein is concerned, so you kind of get an understanding of exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So a lot of people will blindly go into the whole I need a protein shake panic and not really understand what their dietary protein needs are anyway. I would say personally, from my perspective, everybody's going to have a different view on this. I would say if you're just getting into training or you're not training, I would start with 0.6 pounds or 0.6 grams per pound of body weight. So for instance, for somebody like me, 220 pounds, I would say 220 pounds or 220 times 0.6, and I think it gives me like 135 or something like that. A lot of people are not necessarily going to need a full gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you've got a lot more muscle mass, maybe you could go up to 0.8, 0.1, or 1.0 or something like that. That's fine, but just keep in mind that it's not too much. So first of all, what does that look like? A lot of people are like, I don't exactly know what that looks like. So here's what I eat just for chicken and protein in a day, okay? And I eat chicken because it's easy, it's fast. 6 ounces is about 50 grams of protein. Okay, so 6 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken. I eat that morning, noon, and night. So that's 150 grams, done. And that is not a lot of food. People say, well, I can't get enough in, and I need fast digesting, and I need this, and I need that. If you want to feel like that, and you think that's the truth, and that's what makes you happy, fine. But you had better know exactly what you are supposed to be consuming overall, and not just saying I need a protein shake because my favorite bodybuilder has it, or this chick has it, or it tastes good. Because let's be honest, a lot of the times we sway over to them because the foods, the whole foods, and especially low carb and Atkins and ketogenic aren't super flavorful. We don't get anything that's really sweet anytime. So if you're not lifting first, if you're not lifting in the gym, you don't need a fast digesting protein shake because you have no reason that you need to digest the protein faster. A lot of people will say, well, I don't have time to eat. Wrong. Everybody has the same amount of 24 hours as you do. Okay, I'm not saying protein shakes are bad. I'm just saying don't come up with the excuse of I don't have time to get my protein in, because let's be completely honest, it takes about 5 seconds to wolf down a meal. It doesn't take that long. We all have, in America anyway, we all have regulated lunch breaks, or you could go to the bathroom and hide in there and eat a piece of chicken real quick. But a lot of people have been consumed with this whole hype of the protein shakes, okay? So if you are trying to bulk up and stuff, that could be a necessary thing because you're going to need a little bit more protein and you're going to be in a calorie surplus and stuff, and I understand that. But if you're trying to lose weight or you're just trying to stay on track, it's not necessary. Now let's talk about a little bit about the different types of protein. You got whey protein isolate, and you have a hydro isolate, and you have casein. So the hydro, it's out. It's too expensive. There's no reason for it. You don't really need it. Whey protein is going to be the most popular, and it's going to be the most affordable. If you're lactose intolerant, it can cause a little bit of a problem with GI tract and digestion. You maybe get gas, bloating, especially if you're drinking more than one a day. But in generally speaking, it's going to be the most affordable. It's the most fast digesting, meaning if you slam it within an hour, boom, it's going through your body. It's got all the amino acids and everything's going around, moving, and your protein synthesis is kicked right into gear. Now the next one is going to be its slow brother. That's going to be casein protein, and I will talk about isolate in a second. Now, whey protein casein is actually going to be a slow rather than fast digesting. Now, this can be good if you have like all day meetings, and the the whey protein regular is anabolic, meaning it shoots into your system and it gets the protein synthesis activated. The other protein, casein, is actually it's muscle sparing, so it's anti-catabolic, meaning it spares muscle but it doesn't start the muscle building process. So they both work, but completely different ways. Now this can be good for if you want to take one right before bed. It'll get you through the night. If you're doing fasting, it can get you through that. Long busy days at work, in order where you're not going to be, or if you're trapped in a room for 6-8 hours or something like that, that can be really beneficial. But if it's pre-workout, post-workout, or during workout, you're going to go for the regular whey protein. Caseins when you have extended periods of time, so you can spare yourself a little bit more muscle. Now, the final one that I want to talk about, the one I usually choose, happens to be a little bit more expensive than the regular whey, but sometimes not as expensive as the casein. Now, it's not supremely more expensive. It's like $1 or $2 more. It's not much. When it's like an $18 bucket for the regular one, it's about $20 for the whey protein isolate. The reason I do that is I feel that it's just a cleaner protein. Now, first of all, I like it because I'm lactose intolerant. It doesn't give me any kind of gas. It doesn't give me any kind of bloating. I don't have digestion issues. You don't get the runs from it. Let's be completely honest. Nobody wants that. But it's also a fast digesting protein, so it's really good after workout. Currently, I'm focused on good quality whole foods. I don't find it in any way, shape, or form difficult in order to eat my protein, or in order to meet my protein needs. 3-6 ounces of pieces of chicken is perfectly fine. A lot of the times, if your protein needs are too high or you can't keep up with them, a protein shake could be a good alternative, but you have to be very careful because in the same sense, because it is very non-voluminous and it won't fill you up as much as a good hearty whole food meal would, unfortunately you can end up hungry faster, and a lot of the times those sweet taste of the protein shakes can really trigger people to eat poorly again because they already kind of have that palate going for it. I hope this video helped you guys. If you guys are new here, please check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. We have an amazing group of beautifully awesome people that are super supportive. We'd love to have you. Also, go check out the links in the description below. Little side note real quick, if you're on a low carb regimen, make sure you have low carbohydrates and low sugars. I will say protein isolate usually tends to be a little bit better, but just be careful because some of the really inexpensive ones can be not as great as far as low carb and low sugar. I'll put about 5 or 6 links in the description below for ones that I've noticed that I've used in the past, and I will mark them on taste and benefits as far as what you feel if you're going for low carb or bulking or whatever. So check out those links in the description below. Have a beautiful day, guys. No matter where you're at on your journey, I wish you the best. I wish you the best if you're building muscle, losing weight, but stay tuned for more great videos. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Be stronger than your excuses, and remember to spread love, not hate. Peace.